Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Jeanette Byro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. Welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. How are you all doing? Thursday energy, almost the weekend. Thursdays are like almost as good as Fridays anyways. It's just this like, I don't know, bubbly potentials, I'll say. We'll see what's in the cards though. I'm using this week the Lightworker Oracle by Alana Fairchild. So let's see what Spirit has in store in the cards. All right, one more shuffle. They're talking about a trine right now. They're like, notice things that happen in threes. So again, that pattern of threes is coming up. You know, like you say are shown a symbol and you're like, I wonder if the eagle means anything. And then you go on a walk and you see this eagle in a tree where you would normally never see an eagle. And then maybe somebody brings over a t-shirt for you that they saw and it has an eagle, right? Like that happened in threes. So notice things that happen in threes. All right, let's see what's in the cards. Triumphant too. There's something like a triumph in store. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Okay. I got it. Beautiful. Okay. This is really interesting and I can see where there's a triumph. All right. So I'm going to start. So I'm going to build the story. So first card out here, this is called the fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. Now, this really speaks to, if you look at the card, you can see kind of there's this radiant woman in there, and then the other energies are kind of like darker and heavier. This fifth ray of intellectual knowledge is really when you embrace your intellect and your conscious choice in choosing what you're interacting with and what you're not interacting with, which really allows you to consciously choose your light vibrancy. And you can see this woman in the card is super vibrant. It's because she's choosing what she's tapping into. And she's choosing to release the things that she's not wanting to be involved in, but she's also not being ignorant to it. You can see she doesn't have her back turned to what's going on in the world. She's just choosing her perspective. And this is so key. This is very, very significant to your journey right now because your perspective is everything. Your perspective really changes the trajectory of your journey, but also the way in which you experience any one thing, right? Like you contain so much power in you, whether you get involved in the dramas. And Spirit talked about this actually in the June energy update. They talked about staying out of the dramas. And it really is your choice. So these triumphs are available the more you're stepping out of this. And the reason why is because you're stepping into more power. Now, the power that you're stepping into right now, which is just really being echoed, is the wisdom of the divine feminine. Now, the divine feminine is something that runs through all of us, regardless of gender or gender identification. Divine feminine is this creative, curvilinear, expressive, and nurturing aspect of self. And the more we step into our authentic self, the more we step into the beauty and the color of who we really are. And that's why I love that this image, she's adorned in flowers and radiance and sparks of life, because that is really the energy of the feminine in her fullest. And so when you stay in this energy, this is an energy of power and creativity, as well as the power to destruct things as well. And that's like destroying or deconstructing things that no longer serve you. You know, old narratives, old connections that hinder your growth forward. You have that power of that creatrix energy within you, and it's about you really using it. This energy right here allows you to stand in that radiance, and it's really all about what you choose to do with it. Now, the way in which you utilize this energy and the way you create with it, I have to cover this card right here. This card is number 44, the seventh ray of ritual, order, and ceremony. Now, this card is really significant because it's all about the repetitive work that you put into something, right? So like stepping out of this energy is not always just simple. In some cases it can be when you have clarity of an understanding, Other times, though, it takes like consistent effort, consistent conscious choice. And that's what this card really represents, is you putting in the effort to free yourself from old narratives, old ideas, old limitations, repeatedly over and over and over in kind of like ritual order and ceremony, sacred practice every day, daily gratitude. And the more that you do that, the more you step into that energy of freedom. And that energy of freedom is what allows you to be sitting a little higher above the chaos going and happening below. And that's kind of like that 3D, 5D split. So the energy that you put into conscious choice is really going to help you transmute and transcend into this higher frequency. And that is where you become very triumphant in this beautiful feminine frequency energy. It's all within you. All right, Spirit is telling me one more card, top card. One more card, top card. Oh, beautiful. Okay, this card is Initiation by Water. And this one is really about allowing the energy of water to help cleanse you and replenish you, because it can be both cleansing and replenishing. We take water in, but we also use water to wash off and release. So in your sacred ceremony, consider where you can add water into the practice as well in some form. That could be, having your glass of water and setting intention to your water before you drink it, changing the structure of the ether within. That can be having sacred bath, sacred shower. If you can immerse yourself in natural water, even like a lake or the ocean or a stream, with the intention of cleansing your energy, that is mighty, mighty powerful too. Mighty powerful. I know there's been a couple times where I have connected to the energy of Mother Earth, stepped into the stream, and it was profound, the connection and the experience. So as you shift your frequencies out of the 3D muck into the 5D consciousness, into that feminine energy right now, using water as that gateway or that cleansing agent to help you kind of triumphantly stand in the new energy, you will find yourself standing in so much more power. And we know that this week is a big week about the power returning to self. So I will leave that with all of you for now. This is such a beautiful reading. And I want to thank you all always for your kind comments, your shares, your stories. I love going through the comments and hearing, little stories of how this is happening in your life or this is happening. It makes me smile. So thank you for your kindness, for keeping the vibes high on this channel. And I send you all my love and gratitude. So have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow.